Yo, it's your boy Jacob. Today we're going over my experiences of getting to level 200 in the Overwatch Battle Pass. I'm basing all of this off of Season 20, and it was no easy ordeal, but it is doable. Let's get my face out of the way and we can dive into the details. So the main numbers to keep in mind are that you'll get the 9,000 XP for the daily challenge bonuses. You get your 20k weekly XP bonuses, as well as about 30k total XP from doing your weekly challenges that give you XP. You'll always have the one that gives you the coins. And there was a total of 9 weeks. So at first glance, you might think that's enough XP to do the battle pass in full. It is not. You're going to be about a dozen or more levels short. I did the math. The total number isn't important. What's important is that they kind of factor in that the XP you get from playing each game will get you to the finish line, which in my case was true. There are other things that you could do to help. The Battle Pass has 20 free level skips if you get the version of it that comes with that. You do need to buy it before level 80. They do not explicitly tell you that in the game. The Steam page does note it if you go digging for it, but it's nowhere explicitly listed, as well as that you'll get a 20% all-season XP boost at the time you buy the Battle Pass. So I bought it after the fact because I wanted to see if it was even possible to get to level 200 without any of these bonuses and skips. Again, this was throughout the holiday season, so we had like 10 free levels from the Christmas event here in Season 20. So I just wish they'd kind of disclose these little benefits more explicitly, because if I did this again, I would definitely buy the battle pass with either early or at least with the 20 free levels. And they certainly incentivize you to buy it earlier because you get that 20% bonus XP here. So that adds up over time, obviously. So without buying early, as you can see here, my experience is that it took me up until the last week. As you can see, we're in week 9. It took me to the very end to get it. I'm currently level 202. So it was a big black hole for my time. Just sucked it all up. So I focused heavily on completing every daily and weekly challenge, plus all the bonus XP and free levels from the holiday event. Even with that, I didn't finish until this last week. There's 6 days left as of now of the date of recording this video. To be honest, the grind was extremely rough. My wrist hurts, I'm burnt out, and I've endured toxic teammates and even toxic support from Battle.net and Steam. I'm now looking forward to spring, the snow melting and going outside and letting my wrist recover, maybe having more time to work out. I did run into a big issue when purchasing the Battle Pass. Unfortunately, I wasn't aware, as I've said before, about the 20 level skips applying only before level 80. So I'm now applying for a refund through Steam and Battle.net. Again, this lack of disclosure feels unfair and very anti-consumer. And I say that as a multi-business owner who deals in retail, so I would know. At least I believe I would know. Who knows? Laws change all the time, but at least as of the reading of some of these laws, this appears to be applicable under Minnesota Stat 325D.44 and Minnesota Statute 325F.69. Nice. Selling a product without disclosing material limitations or making misleading representations can be considered a deceptive trade practice. I'll keep everyone updated on how that goes. If you know me, you know I'm always fighting for the rights of the people. So to put this in perspective and compare it with other battle passes, which I think is a really important thing here too, I finished the COD Battle Pass early. I've done the Fortnite Battle Pass well before the end of the season, and I've even finished the Dead by Daylight Battle Passes with almost 2 extra months, depending on how much you grind. And I still had a lot of free time and got all the bonuses out of each of those. So, by comparison, the Overwatch 2 Battle Pass feels designed to suck up your time. Even with bonus XP and extra levels, it's a major grind, and that feels morally questionable to me. I totally get you want more play time and more people sucked in and hooked on your game. I get it. I'm a marketing major, right? So I get it. But that leaves me feeling like nothing but a golden goose and surely not like a valued customer. So here's my overall advice if you're aiming for level 200. Buy the battle pass early to get that 20 level skips, and if you don't want that, at least you get the XP boost. Prioritize those dailies and weeklies. You will need to do them, and you'll need to get that bonus XP from completing the 3 dailies and the 3 weeklies. And in my opinion, and this is a real big one, your time in the real world is far more valuable than your time in a digital game. Don't burn yourself out like I did. And I'm not saying I did this, but I'm certainly saying to not do this. So how should I phrase this? In short, spend time with your friends, your family, outside with your pets, even by yourself in the real world. Focus on a hobby, focus on your career, create a business, get a new hobby outside. Take care of your body, your mental health, your physical health, everything, before you sacrifice things to a video game and billion-dollar corporations who really don't care about any of us at the end of the day. Seriously. For me, the only thing I wanted was this Aura Farmer title, which was, as you can see, available at level 200. I've looked at all the level 200 names, and this is the one that really stood out to me. Partially because, as you can see by my background, I like the Aurora, I should say. So I thought it was funny, the Aura, I don't know. So, but also I just thought it was cool. I like the Aura Farmer slang that we have nowadays. Felt applicable. And I did it. I can say I did it. Would I do it again? No. I don't think I would unless they come up with an amazing title. I think I'll keep it to level 80. That's far more realistic. So I'm actually happy to be done. I didn't think I'd ever say that about this game, but then again, half a year ago I never thought I'd even play this game. You know what I mean? Definitely didn't seem like my thing. I will be fair and be kind. I do think it's a really well balanced game. The heroes they got are all fun. I've played all of them now and can say confidently that there's several tanks I like, several DPS I like, several supports I like. I'm not saying I'm good at all of them. I'm level 40 Pharah, pretty high up is Reaper. I really have been enjoying Maga, Doomfist, Diva, at some points Ramatra, a lot of Reinhardt. I myself really enjoy Mercy, but I'm really enjoying Moira, Wu Yang, and Zenyatta as well. I'm starting to play Lifeweaver more. And DPS, if you know me, I enjoy a lot of them. Cassidy's pretty fun. I used to be a Genji main. I've really transitioned into Pharah and Reaper, but I've also enjoyed everything from Sombra to Venture to Widowmaker, and especially Vendetta. So I will say it seems at least like the billion-dollar corporation is putting in work into this pretty consistently. But it still does leave me feeling like just dollar signs on a screen to them and not like an actual human being. Because if I made a game, at least in my personal opinion, I'd set it up so you'd still have time to spend with your family and outside and other hobbies. I would feel unscrupulous, to say the least, if I intended my game to be as addictive as possible. Which I will say, if you're a parent, this game does have loot boxes, which in my opinion is essentially gambling in part aimed at children. And I do think that's pretty scummy. Just saying. So remember, folks, in your old age, you're probably not going to care about the cool skins you got or anything. You'll probably care more about the memories you made with the people you made them with over the actual game. That's how I felt growing up playing Minecraft in high school. I really don't remember much about the game, but I'm still in contact with many of those friends. So I get it from that perspective. Anyways, I want to hear from all of you. What was your experiences like getting to level 200 this season, any season before? Are you going to keep grinding towards it in the future? Why? Why not? Do you buy the battle pass with the unlocks? Why? Why not? Did it take you this much time? Maybe I'm just bad at the game. I'm certainly not winning every game, but I've gotten a lot better. I will say that. I have gotten a lot better at this game, but it's just too much for me, and I got a lot of things in the real world I got to focus on. So if you don't see as much Overwatch content in the near future, this is why. I will probably be playing other games, trying to branch out more to indie games. So if you have suggestions, comment below. Otherwise, I might try to get back into making more videos off the internet in real life. Unfortunately, you've probably noticed a lack of snowmobiling content. We haven't been having solid winters here in Minnesota like we used to 10 years ago. So it's been very difficult to make any proper winter content. I might get back into snowboarding and skiing just to do something, but we'll see. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you like, and let me know if you got suggestions. And don't forget to like, share, and sub. Peace. And if you're anything like me, you'll appreciate the reminder. Drink some water, touch some grass. Adios.